Hey guys, what is going on? It's Justin from Vonix Entertainment, and welcome to this week's Xur location video in Destiny 1. So, if you are looking for the Destiny video in the Destiny Xur location in Destiny 2, it is in the description down below. But Xur this week is over in the tower in Destiny 1, and he's over right across the way from Shaxx and right by the Crucible Quartermaster. So this week, Xur is selling for his Legacy Engram, a primary weapon engram. This means that you can get primary weapons like the Saros Regime, the Red Death. You can get the Bad Juju, which is over here. You could get, I believe, the House of Wolves sidearm, the Drag Promise, as well as also a lot of other primary weapons. Remember, the primary weapon had to be an exotic in year 1 or 2 for it to come out of this, as well as also then you can take that exotic, having it now in your collection, and go over to the exotic wall in the tower and buy the year 3 version of it off the wall for some legendary marks. For the Titan class, he is selling the Insurmountable Skull Fort helmet, which just gives you an additional melee charge. It's really nice to have an extra melee charge on some things, such as like if you're going to be shoulder charging. That extra melee charge really helps out and just lets you be able to shoulder charge. It's a lot of fun. For the Hunter, he is selling the Frosties. Now, the Frosties in Destiny 1, while sprinting, you have a tighter turn radius, meaning that you're going to turn a little bit quicker while running, as well as also your grenade and melee will regenerate while you're sprinting. So it's really nice if you're just needing your grenade and melee to have the Frosties on, so you can just run around and just get those up. I really like to use them in the Crucible because I love to use my grenade in the Crucible. And so just being able to throw my grenade and then run with the Frosties just helps out a lot and gets me that grenade up a lot quicker. For the Warlock class, he is selling the Nothing Manacles. Now, the Nothing Manacles gives your scatter grenades tracking. So the scatter grenade, normally it hits an area and then it'll just kind of bounce away and like kind of scatter away. What happens whenever with this gauntlet is whenever it breaks apart, each of those components actually can track onto an enemy. So if you hit an enemy with it, you're pretty much guaranteed a kill, because the scatter grenade already does so much damage whenever you get hit. Now with this, it just does even more damage and gives you that kill. Also, it gives you an additional scatter grenade charge, so you have to be running with the scatter grenades. For Xur's weapon of the week this week, he's selling the Bad Juju pulse rifle, which honestly, it's a very good pulse rifle to have. It's got full auto on it. It's got hip fire, which means it's going to fire from the hip a little more accurately. And then it has armor piercing rounds, send it in perfect balance. Personally, the best way to have this is going to be the perfect balance or send it. Armor piercing, it does help out a little bit, but it's just not as good as if you have perfect balance or send it, just because then it's going to be just unstoppable. It's going to have either a longer range or it's just going to not move whenever you fire it. As well as also, it has the String of Curses as its exotic perk, which each kill will reload the weapon instantly without you having to go through the animation. And it will also increase damage for a short amount of time, as well as also the kills will charge your super a lot quicker. So this helps you build up super very quickly, as well as also that reload instantly. It does not take it from your reserve, it just pulls it out of the air, and it gives you ammo from the last bullet that hit. So if this is a pulse rifle, if it hit on the second shot, you're still going to be missing that third shot in your ammo reserves, but it will automatically reload it. That's why this is such a good weapon in Crucible, just because it's a pulse rifle, which automatically it's good in Destiny 1, as well as also it's just really nice to have. For Xur's 2 weapon bundles of the week this week, he's selling the Invective and the Iconoclast. just basically makes the Invective look red, and the Red Death and the Steel Witch, the Steel Witch just makes it look like it's completely made out of steel. It's not much about that. And his 2 vehicle upgrades this week are the Plasma Drive and the Emerald Coil. So it's going to either give you a blue trail for the Plasma Drive or a green trail for the Emerald Coil. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and comment on what you hope to get from Zer next week. As well as also, if you are participating in Destiny 2, the Lost Festival of the Lost is coming out on Tuesday, so just be ready for that. There is going to be a quest line coming out for the Festival of the Lost in Destiny 2. As per usual with Destiny 1, there will not be any Festival of the Lost. They won't be doing any updates to Destiny 1, so you won't see any of the events happening in Destiny 1 really ever again. So if you do have Destiny 2, Festival of the Lost is coming out, and we will be having a quest for it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next week.